West in Kansas City, and today our focus is going to be on the short game, and I want to make sure that everybody has a good setup on these little shots around the green. A lot of people have been taught to put the ball back in their stance, have an open stance, weights forward and handles forward, and what that does is it makes the club come in too steep. When the club's coming in too steep, we kind of crash into the ground, so we hit those big chunked shots. And then when we hit a couple chunk shots, we learn how to separate our elbows and we hit the belly of the ball, and that's when the ball goes screaming across the green. Okay, so instead of those two shots, what I want to do is just neutralize your setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the ball in the middle of our stance. We can still have the weight a little bit forward. We're going to have a square setup. So what that's going to look like, is something like this, to where the ball's in the center, and now the golf club can work square to our body, okay? Because when it's back in our stance, the club tends to work too far inside and we crash behind the golf ball. So I have a training aid with me today. This is just the golfer's toolbox. It comes with a couple alignment sticks and then these metal rods. So I'm just going to place this kind of in line with where I want the ball to go in the ground here. Okay, and that's going to be in between myself and the golf ball. So when I set up to this golf ball, I'm not able to take it inside anymore. Okay, so we're going to neutralize your setup where the ball is going to be more in the center of our stance, and then we're not going to be allowed to take this club too far inside anymore. We're going to have to train our body to be in control of these shots so we can make sure that the club is traveling square to us. Let me go ahead and hit one for you. Okay, so you can see how on that shot, this golf club just traveled square to my body. I didn't have to worry about the club coming too far inside. Secondly, on these shots, the club was working with the ground, so I didn't hit a heavy shot, I didn't hit a skinny shot. That club's going to be in a good position. So we're going to make sure that that ball's in the center of our stance, our weight's neutralized, our stance is square to the shot, and our club is going to travel square to our bodies. For more tips, check out my YouTube page at Courtney Mahon Golf. Thanks for watching.